What's up everybody, I've officially been playing ohmydog now for 1 month, and I thought I would do an updated review. I've seen for the most part what it has to offer. I've been told there's more game modes coming, as this version I'm on is the international, the global release, and it's based off the C version, which has been out longer, so what they have will eventually be ported over. If we look at my calendar login, you can see right here I'm on day 3. So how many days did November have? Let me just quickly check here. So November had 30, so yeah, I'm about 33 days in right now, and I'm going to show you my experience with the game, my progress with the game, and my overall thoughts. I'll list my top pro and con, and you can make the final judgment call if this game might be for you. Let's get it. An easy way for me to validate my opinion is to show you what I've done in 1 month so you can get an idea of what I've accomplished as a low spender.
Shut up and take my money!
For this one, a low spender, this game is relatively cheap for what you get. For me, I think I've spent about $100. It could have been $30 cheaper, but I did go over here to the Dragon Doll, and I did buy the Dragon Doll skin for $30. So currently I'm on campaign level 9800-ish, still progressing, but it's super slow. Like, the enemies have an absurd amount of HP, I'm only doing damage with one hero, aka Dragon Doll, and I can say it really slowed down for me after 9000. In the 8000-ish level, I had to stop using only Red Cap because it was hit or miss if she survived the round or not, and decided to not care so much about speed clearing. So if you don't know who Red Cap is, if we go into the dog list, and then we go down here, so Red Cap, a lot of players use this hero for speed farming because she has a lot of skills. As you can see right here, 50% rate to increase 50 rage to random 1 ally. I believe this one as well, 50 rage, random 1 ally, and then another skill right here, 50 rage, random 1 ally. So you can see basically her whole skill kit is giving rage to 1 random ally, and when you only have Red Cap in your main carry, well then your main carry is getting all that rage, which is going to allow them to use their active skill a lot faster. Active skill, basically your ultimate. I also seen some people add in Demon Girl because her active does lower the def, so you can do more damage. And then I believe she also buffs your team right here with crit attack. So you can run something like Red Cap, Demon Girl in your main carry, or Red Cap and your main carry. But like I said, after level 8000, she started dying, and then she just wasn't any use to me anymore. I just decided to stack a team I use for tower and PvP, so I had to do less swapping around when doing different game modes. The progression will happen one way or the other, it's just really slow right now. You also need to remember there's multiple stages just to beating one level. You will face a round of multiple enemies, a mini boss, like seen right here, another mini boss, multiple enemies, and then the final boss. This isn't the exact rotation, but the point is it's a multi-stage setup until you make it to that final boss. If you win that, then you pass the level. I am really glad that you still get resources even if you fail the level, otherwise I would be in trouble. You still gain cookies. Chests, however, require the level to be beaten. Cookies, cookies, cookies. Snack time! The cookie monster needs them, and so do you in this game. Hero leveling gets super expensive. I'll show you that in a second. But moving over to tower, which is probably my main focus, I just recently passed one of the stages I was stuck on. I can't remember what it was. I think it was 1180, and then I just blew through the rest of them. That's just how it is in games. You'll have one stage that is super hard. You're on it for a long time, waiting for the right RNG, waiting till you get stronger. You beat it, and then you gain like 10, 15, 20 levels, however many it may be, until you're stuck again. So right now I'm stuck on this one, 1263. It's not even a boss floor. As you can see, the boss floor is at 1270, which is going to be Banknote and Wizard, and that is extremely scary. I always find this level to be very challenging. Wizard's got all that damage immunity, destroys my team, and Banknote is an assassin hero who also just picks off some of my lower HP heroes. The typical lineup that I run, comment down below if you run something different or you think I can improve. The typical one I run right now is going to be my main carry Dragon Doll. It's going to be Lolly for the stuns, Cleo for the buff and revives, Mr. Shield, like once again for the stuns. CC is everything in this game. Then I run K-Doll as well for CC and secondary DPS. But you can see all my heroes basically get one shot, so it's not really like a big deal who I run. But tower is so important because every 10 floors, you're going to be able to get this chest. This chest is going to give you summons and dog bones. Now, summons are good, don't get me wrong, but dog bones. You will see how many dog bones you actually need in this game. You need them, I need them. There's just not enough consistent ways to get them being your hero's main upgrade resource. I'll show you that in a second. Don't worry, you'll see some numbers. I won't bore you with the PvP game modes. Arena, your 1v1, then it also has cross-server arena. The daily rewards aren't very appealing. If we click on rewards, you're gonna get a little bit of chests. The weekly rewards, a little bit of chests. Nothing game-changing. Cross-server arena, same idea, you get some rune shards. Nothing too crazy here. Rank match was a new recent game mode. I can't show you. The new season hasn't started yet. But the idea is you're versing very strong opponents from what I can tell. I always get matched up with players who are decked out in CP, meaning maybe they have a maxed hero at 4,000 and another one at 4,000. So you just do what you can and you get whatever rewards you can. Now I can't click on this to show you, but you're going to be able to get an AFK chest and you're going to idle for rewards, and you can use that currency in the shop to get either a universal or a random shard, your choice. It's not bad, it's some rewards when you can get them. I'm sure you can tell, I really don't care for PvP, but I do know many do. At least there are various game modes. Plus they also, as well, just recently added Guild Fortress. So if we go over to guilds, and then we look at Guild Fortress right here, they just added this in. Haven't looked too much into it, but this seems interesting with some nice rewards. Like if you look at the rewards, you can see right here, King Guild's gonna get some random shards, universal shards for the very top. King players, you can get some guild coins, some dog tickets, you can get starry division, starry player. Like there's a lot of rewards I find in the guild PvP modes, like with the Guild Fortress. And then we look over at Top League, which is your guild war. You can see in rewards, once again, you're going to get some universal shards for the guild, and then you also get individual rewards, guild coins, and dog tickets. So yeah, what they did with guilds are very nice in this game. It keeps you engaged. It makes you want to get into those top guilds because the guild PvP rewards are both very nice. Boss Invasion is probably my second favorite game mode outside of Tower. You can get lots of daily rewards from reaching the milestone chests from damage thresholds, which change each day based off the boss. As you can see, today is Misfortune Claw. If you click on the milestone rewards, you are going to be getting some chests, which is nice because the current chest event is going on right now. You can also click on the rewards right here. You can see the max damage threshold is 30 billion. If you hit 30 billion, you're going to be able to get every single reward you see on the screen. As you can see, I did 31.8. I did this in like 3 hits. I could probably do more with the right RNG, but it's very hit or miss. I can go from say 31.8 billion down to 10 billion, up to 15, up to 29. It's all over the place, so you will have to experiment. King Boss is the same idea, except you only get 5 free chances, and then you have to buy more dog tickets. Once again, the rewards are very nice. You can see you're going to be getting some universal shards for your ranking. You also get guild rewards based off how much damage your guild does. So once again, it's very important you can get into a top guild so you can reap all those benefits. Training manuals are also very good, so you can level up your master. Otherwise, you're only going to be getting those really from doing campaign levels. Certain ones, by the way, they're not for each one. Ancient Relic is another source for players to get daily summons. As you can see, I left it right here just so I could show this for the recording. It goes up to 8 levels, and each level you're going to get a summon. So if you can clear this every single day up to level 8, you're going to be getting 8 summons every single day because, like I said, these reset. Not everyone's going to be able to get to level 8 because the enemies are pretty strong, but this is something to aim towards and you're rewarded when you can do so. I also like how you have unlimited chances to try and beat the level. So if you were to fail, it doesn't take up a challenge attempt. So we're just going to do this and pass this right here. And actually got a level 3 rune. I actually never get these. Most of the time I don't get a rune, or it's one of the lower quality ones from the earlier levels. But you can see right now I have 0 out of 8. You cannot get more unless you buy the Relic Privileges Pass, so that is very unfortunate. But because this is unlimited tries, you can just keep doing this until you beat it, or if you can't, you can raid the previous level. So what this does is allow you to try different lineups, maybe get stronger before the daily reset to eventually beat the level, etc. My least favorite game mode is definitely Dog God Guard. It's not open right now, so I can't show you, but it's really boring and the rewards aren't even that good considering I made it to the last time level 139 You really need some strong AoE for this game mode as it has a lot of enemies at once, which I unfortunately do not right now. So heroes like K-Dog or Napoleon, specifically with his first awakened skill, or even King Arthur are all very solid choices. Dragon Doll works as kind of like a one-shot mechanic. Honestly, you set your team up and go do other stuff as it runs in the background. I hope they do more with this game mode in the future because personally for me, it is very boring. In terms of my heroes, I have the dog bones needed to advance my heroes to level 4,000. You can see at the top right there, I got 374,000. I've just been saving them because I've been waiting, but I lack cookies. That's my main problem right now. I'll get there eventually. I'm in no rush since I've pretty much covered all the content in the game at the moment. And now I'm just slowly advancing. I'm super close to my Dragon Doll's second awakened skill. You can see right here, if we go to star up and I click on this, I have 141 universals. So that means I need about, what is that, 60, let's say like 90 more, and I'll be able to get that next star so I can unlock his second skill awakening. You can see then he will be able to counterattack. So that just means better boss damage, other PvE content, and also PvP. I'm pretty excited about this. But what I've been told, once your master level is 4,000, you can't go higher in levels until you bring all your heroes to 4,000. That means that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 heroes you have to take to level 4,000. That's crazy. That's like months, maybe even a year down the line for me if I'm even still playing this game. So reaching master level 4,000 will most likely be the majority of players' endgame goal. This is another reason why many suggest just to focus one hero, since you'll be hard capped eventually. And then my second hero that I'm going to work on leveling, I'm not too sure yet. K-Dog might be a good choice if we go to my dogs. For whatever reason, the game just keeps giving me King Arthur shards. I might just focus on him since he's already pretty high starred. I would really like a Napoleon, but he really doesn't shine for me until his first skill awakening, which is triple double purple stars. A little confusing when I say it like that, but it's going to be a while. So I'm not too sure yet. We'll see how it goes. It is free. You can just simply click on a hero and then do retreat and you can get all the resources back. You can either remove them from your lineup or you can just rebirth them and get everything back. So there's a lot of playtesting available that does not cost anything. I mean, other than the fishing system, this pretty much covers the basics as the rest is very similar mechanics to other idle gacha games. The recent fishing game mode is okay. I mean, it's all right. I personally wouldn't waste any money on this buying, say, the Fisherman Card Pass or using thousands of dog tickets to find your equipment, looking for the right stats, and then looking for the right percentage values. The cost is just going to ramp up dramatically. Like it's 100 each refine. You can't save any of the attributes that you roll. So I don't know. It's up to you. The fisherman level requirements skyrocket in requirement as well. Like for me to go to 14 to 15, I'm going to need to catch 800 small fish, which I'm very close, but I have been doing this for quite some time now. But then the next milestone, I'll put it on the screen right here, is this. So you can see you're going to be at this for a long time. In order to go to the next island, it is based off your fisherman level as well. So yeah, it's up to you if you want to spend on this. I personally don't. You're going to get stuck eventually and you get very minimal payoff. I honestly just get my daily orders ready right here. I finish them, click auto AFK fish, and then just forget about this. I made a pretty in-depth guide with the information I knew at the time. If you want to check that out, thumbnail here, and it will be clickable at the end. So for my top pro for this game, it's got to be the reoccurring 3-week rotational events, which I believe in this order are summons in the dog shop. So if we go into the dog shop, these summons right here, and then we go to the treasure chest summons. So that's going to be right here. And the other I can't show, but if I have a screenshot, I'll put it up right here. It's the lightning round / black market event. These are some of the most rewarding events I've seen in a bit. As long as you're saving for these, maximizing the rotations, what I mean by that is if we click on the current chest one, the chest goal, this is a rotation. You can see there's 5 rotations for each event. You will be rewarded. You can complete just 1, 2, if you can just complete 1 rotation. Patience is the key in idle games when the game has events like these, unless you're just spending consistently. Treasure chest is one of the easier events to focus because you are rewarded not only with 1 second, the milestone rewards. So like a couple blue chests here, you know, each one you're going to get a couple. But you're also rewarded with point chest goals seen at the top right here. So when this fills up to 100, you're going to be able to get different quality chests. As for my top con for this game right now, it's got to be dog bones. It's just so hard to get. I get it. This is an idle game. They don't want you to level / upgrade fast unless you spend. But I feel there should be some form of game mode or way to consistently get dog bones. And the only two ways I know to get these bones are from the handbook rewards, so you see right here. For reaching specific milestones, you can see my next one, I'm going to be able to get 45,000, plus I'll be able to get 100 random red shards, which is really nice. The issue with this is once you start getting your heroes with high stars, you're going to slow down your progression a lot for this handbook. I just don't understand why the points are capped at 3 regardless if you keep increasing their star quality. I think this kind of sucks, but I don't get how a red star, where it only costs 80 hero shards each star, will cost the same as say if I go into my main, which is Dragon Doll. For his star, it's 360 hero shards, but I'm going to be getting the same point value, which is 3. I just don't really understand that. You could also focus toys or artifacts to help put points towards the chests, but these are hard to get. Like, toys aren't easy to get, artifacts aren't easy to get. You're definitely going to get hard stuck here, and the only other way really that I know of is from the tower, from getting those, for each 10 floors you do, you get that chest. But once again, once you get stuck, you get stuck. Other games I know, I've been stuck for weeks or even a month or months. So I just feel somewhere else is needed to avoid boredom, because I do like improving all my heroes. But when the cost of the dog bones versus how frequently you can obtain them is this bad, it really leaves me with no other choice other than to just invest into one hero. But having said this, I will say, overall, I think this game is great. Honestly, it is a free-to-play if you take advantage of those 3 reoccurring events mentioned, or a low spender paradise, as it has many low-priced options with great value. It's hard to find a mobile game like this nowadays. I just hope they continue to optimize it with quality of life fixes, and of course content updates and rewarding temporary events. I am very interested to see what they do for the Christmas holiday, because I don't mind investing 3 months or say 6 months into a game as long as I'm having fun. Let me know down in the comments what you think of this game after playing it, what would you like to see fixed or added, and of course, what dog do you main? As always, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next one.